All right, what we're gonna do now is we're going to frost our cupcake and we're going to use modeling paste. So a modeling paste, it's a type of medium that you can mix in with acrylic paint, or you can lay it down in a thin coat, let it dry, and then we can paint on top. So it says on the back, this adds texture and sculptural form, dries to a very hard matte surface that you can sand or carve. It's for acrylic only. You use on something rigid, right? Like a canvas board or cardboard. You can tint it with color, but this is white, so it will lighten your color. Or you can overpaint. That means paint on top. You build up thin layers, allowing each layer to dry. If you put it on too thick, it will end up cracking as it dries. All right, so you're going to use a palette knife to apply this. And I'm also kind of looking at a picture of my cupcake so I can see the direction of the swirl that I'm trying to go for. I'm not gonna worry about the sprinkles, okay? We're just gonna focus on the frosting and the swirl that is there. So if I'm just putting this on, I'm going to scrape it out. And then I want you to literally think about frosting a cookie. So you wanna kind of spread it around. Now my paint around is still kind of wet. That's fine. I just don't want to put wet paint in here. So I'm gonna try to scrape that off. So I'm kind of going back and forth with my palette knife, trying to stay where I want that frosting to be. So I'm gonna get it all on and then I'm going to kind of sculpt with it. Scrape this off, put a clean tool in there. Ooh, it's stinky. So again, you don't want to be scraping, you want to be spreading. And it might be something that you just get better at with practice. And remember, we're painting on top, we're working in layers. Oh my gosh, this smells so bad. Okay, so now that I have it on here, I want to look at the swirl, and it kind of looks like it's starting here and then going around. So now I can try to start to sculpt. And if I want to scrape to kind of get a layer underneath, I can. Maybe I want a layer of frosting here. And if I have extra, I can put it somewhere else, or I can put it right back into the container. Okay, so this is how I would put that modeling paste on, and it's gonna dry just like this. I wouldn't try to get any thicker than that. I don't know if you guys can see the thickness. Now, if you want to try to add color into this, you can, but I don't want you to put the color into the container. Okay, so you're gonna close this if you wanna add color. So I'm going to add some light blue. So I already have some, that's kind of green now. So get some color on your palette knife. You can start to kind of swirl it in. But again, I would really think about painting back on top. Try to move your palette knife in the direction that the cupcake goes in, right? Like cross contour lines, go across that object. Oh, I want more. Okay. Now, really important, you gotta get this stuff off of the palette knife because it's gonna dry just like that. So again, use a paper towel. My phone's in my paint.